Ghanaians, permit me. Let me expose a little of your secrets towards my fellow Nigerians. Let me expose the secret of Ghana as to how they always install cool people to preside over them in every point of their governance.
Hey darlings, and welcome back once again to another interesting, intriguing, captivating, and most importantly educative and mind-blowing episode right here on this table. I mean this table of vibes upon vibes with Chivik. You are a darling and I truly appreciate all your love, your support on here, on my previous videos. In fact, I told you this year 2025 we are coming, we are doing great, amazing and interesting stuff. So stay glued. Do not make this your last. If you're not subscribed, subscribe, turn on the bell icon, like this video, share, and all those good stuff. So without any waste of time, I have videos that I will be reacting to. I know you can see, according to the title already, the intro of what Nigerians, like a Nigerian guy, my brother from another mother, has to tell us as a secret weapon. Definitely why the country Ghana, the motherland, is the way it is, based off how they choose their leaders and all whatnot. Let's hear him talk. And I'll come back and draw my 2 cents. So please kindly watch till the end, and as well I would love to hear your feedback at the end of the day.
Nigerians, my fellow Nigerians, come, let me do you people a favor. Let me expose a Ghanaian secret. Ghanaians, permit me. Let me expose a little of your secrets towards my fellow Nigerians. Let me expose the secret of Ghana as to how they always install cool people to preside over them in every point of their governance. And this would also teach you how we as Nigerians have always installed criminals to preside over us at every point of governance. And I know a number of you people will say, but our votes do not count. No. I'm going to teach you how you as Nigerians install criminals to preside over you, even without your voting system. Now listen to this. Do you know that Ghanaians regard any individual based on how academic that individual is? Now what this means is that if two people are presented and one is very rich while the other one is very academic, Ghanaians would rather associate with that person that is academic. Ghanaians would rather reverence, would rather acknowledge, would rather lean towards that person that is academic, neglecting and overlooking that person that is rich. That's why every particular person in Ghana wants to become academic. And what do I mean by academic? Academics means being educated in 2 things: learning, that is your faculty, and character, that is how civil you are. But in Nigeria, I'm pretty sure you all already know where I'm getting to. In Nigeria, if you have 2 people, one is highly academic and the other one has got money, Nigerians would collectively adhere, reverence, acquaint with, associate and acknowledge that person that has money and overlook that person that is academically inclined. Now let me shock you people. Do you know that a criminal is attracted to money while academics irritates a criminal? What does this mean? It means that if your collective association is with a person that has money, tendencies are that you would always select a criminal. But if your collective selections gears towards a person that is academically inclined, tendencies are that you can never make a choice of a criminal. You can never make a choice of a criminal. Little one, now you see why. Little wonder when they brought out these very international facts, statistics on politicians that are most academics. I wasn't shocked that Ghanaians took number 7 in the whole world and number 1 in the whole of Africa. I'm not shocked. And that is why you can now see why their country is developing so fast. Why their country develops so fast. Now let me tell you, Nigerians, one of the things, like I stated, one of the things you have to understand about academics is that it educates you in faculty and in character. So most Nigerians who even go to school still retain that criminal tendencies. And that is why when a standard of academic is truly measured, Nigerians do not pass. Nigerians do not qualify. And let me shock you people, Nigerians. A person, and let me put it this way, the collective regard of a people doesn't just empower or doesn't just create power on the person that is regarded, but it also defines the type of people they are. Let me elaborate. If a people places regard on a person based on how rich that person is. It tells you that those people have more criminal tendencies, and those people would always make a choice or would always give power or bestow power to criminals. But if a people collectively place regard on a person based on how academic he is, truly academic he is, it defines the type of people they are to be people that are civil, people that have integrity, people that have honor and dignity, people that crave so much to contribute to the wellness of humanity, people that crave so much to serving humanity. And then those sets of people also give power only to people that have integrity, people that have honor, people that have dignity, people that have crave to serve humanity. Now, Nigerians, do we see how we have made criminals more powerful in our society and had made the ones that are truly academic, the ones that are truly honorable, to become losers and become powerless? I hope you learned from this. Thank you. So when I stated emphatically that I wished I am a Ghanaian, I and my family, a number of Nigerians obviously came to my comment section and they were like, yeah, you're just chasing trends. You just want to trend. That I'm a sellout, that I'm a betrayer. And a number of them now came and said, okay, they've been to Ghana and they still love the fact that they are from Nigeria, that they've gone back to Nigeria, this, that, and they are okay, way okay, much more than they were in Ghana. You know, so the fact was that I told people that I wish that my family and I are from Ghana, because Ghana is an academic ground. Ghana is a country that projects and gives a platform for those who are academic to thrive. And that my parents, I come from a highly academic family. I made this emphasis, but these Nigerians said what they say. So I want to show you all this video. Now watch this.
It's about to go down right now, because out of 52 countries, Ghana comes first. They said the most educated politicians come from Ghana. Like the most educated of the educated politicians are from Ghana. But guys, I'm going to be sharing a video with you all. Let's just hear what people have to say. Then again, I'm going to be sharing with you another video of the Lamborghini ministers. You guys know now, when they were blundering the English, you know, in Nigeria there, I don't know, but let's watch the video first. I have a lot of things to say on this video, guys. Let's just see this video first.
Everything what you do for this life, when you people they look you, no matter where you go. Country where their politicians go school pass, they don't bring that come. Out of 56 country, they don't bring 8 come aside. For country where their politicians go school pass for the world, in the talk where they say school, not the primary school, where they say school. Now the Benin Republic certificate to better school, doctorate degree like this master, you understand what I mean? Country where their politicians will start from 1 to the 8, because one country they see them, they take shock with Africa. Out of 56, one country did the top 8. Well, I was surprised the country where they top 8. No, I'm not rushing me, but I will show now. I'm just sing this song. You make up and you see that nobody may know, you cannot die from gold. All of them when they do your certificate like this, they enter position. Because Nigerians, please don't blow, Nigerians don't open. Number one country where get the best politician when they go school, where they brain is packed. And you also when you go school where things where you don't do expo, you don't do malpractice. Number 7, Ghana. It is shocking. Ghana did number 7 for country where their politician go school where get better certificate.
Now, why I laugh in this video is that God is my witness that this video popped out after I had declared, after I had made the statement in wishing that I am from Ghana. For those who followed my video, yeah, this video just popped out, you know. So for God is my witness, I didn't have to watch this video to make this statement. But here's something a greater number of people don't know about me. In my privilege of coming from a lawyer family, now one of the things my mom would always teach us is prudency. Prudency demands that you should be able to use the activity of the present to validate, detect, elaborate, and verify the past. You should be able to use the present to validate, emphasize, do you understand? Elaborate and verify the past. You should also be able to use the present to depict the future. Why? Because the present, the past, and the future are one. So I don't need the past. I don't even need a video reference to tell you why, to tell you certain things about Ghana, to depict or to make certain assertions. Listen, I said I knew this only by interacting with Ghanaians. I have never been to Ghana. I just knew that my family would have thrived if we were from Ghana, only by interacting with Ghanaians. And here, this video just popped out. Is stating that in about 54 countries or more, Ghana came first in the whole of Africa and number 7 in the whole world, as per countries that their politicians are educated, countries that their politicians are highly academic. Now, how does this two rapport when I say that if my family where from Ghana, we would have thrived more because Ghana nurtures academic mind. Now, does this not evidence what I had stated aforetime? Does this not validate my assertion? Does it not? Listen to me very well. Nigerians, I'm talking to y'all. Don't think in your coming to my comment section or my comments are obviously to say, well, I'm okay with Nigeria, I'm okay. A criminal does not enjoy a classroom. A criminal does not enjoy a classroom. Like, I'll be shocked if so many Nigerians say that they enjoy Ghana. The only Nigerians that should enjoy Ghana are Nigerians that are academically inclined. And we are very few in Nigeria. And when I talk about academic inclination, I'm not talking about just going to school. I'm talking about people who had the characteristics part of academia pass through them, which is in elevating them in the characteristics of dignity, integrity, and honor. People who love to establish names, people who want to contribute to the service of humanity, people who think in a very civil way. I stated these things emphatically. And when you look at it, when you have civilization, a civil-mindedness in mind to define the Nigeria, that is when you see that a criminal can never enjoy a classroom. A truant can never enjoy a classroom. A motopacked out can never enjoy a classroom. A person with a criminal tendency, no, he irritates at anything that is academic and very civil. That's one of the things you have. So when Nigerians say, yeah, I don't enjoy Ghana, of course you wouldn't enjoy Ghana because it would not suit, it would not nurture your criminality. It wouldn't. For those of us who enjoy academia, I don't mean just going to school, enjoying academia, enjoying civilized mindsets, we will thrive in Ghana. Ghana is a place made for us. All right. Nigeria deteriorates us. We are struggling to hold in Nigeria because if you're with integrity, if you're with dignity, if you're with honor, it's going to be hard for you to thrive in Nigeria. Put me anywhere. I stand to be corrected.
Guys, you heard it. Sometimes when I come here, I talk all by myself, it will seem as though I am all alone. And you see, one thing about this kind of opinions is that not all people have this kind of perspective and opinion. And it is not really a kind of comparing or really trying to demote any country, but saying it just the way it is, raw and undiluted as the bitter truth, is very, very painful to swallow. Remember, the truth is always bitter. You see, when you look at the list and see where Ghana falls, I know you might say it's an old video, but it's better late than never. I just feel like my opinion is needed, right? Because coming from my own position as a Nigerian, I get to laugh when people say, you're doing this for this, you're doing this for that, you're doing this for the no. You will never know a person's pain, a person's situation until you are in their shoes. You see, the reason why most times we as Nigerians or I complain is because when I look at what is going on in the country Ghana and other countries that are developed and in the course of development, I will come to realize that a lot of things has really gone wrong. Yes, a lot of foundations have really been thwarted, have really been broken, have breached in a nutshell. And just like you heard this young man he said it all. When you choose a leader based off the fact that they have something upstairs, their integrity, their personality, and what they stand to represent, will really tell you a lot about how a country will grow and succeed. It will really tell you a lot about the personalities of the citizens. You see, the energy that most Nigerians put online to troll, drag, and abuse other country citizens, if they should channel those attention and energy to what is happening in the country and strategizing, planning, consciously acting on how to take their country to the next level, how to choose their leaders based on how it should be, without emotion, sentiment, and bias, without favoritism and financial standing and all whatnot, just like this young man said, you will know that Nigeria still has a long way to go. And know that when we say we have problem with our country, it's not that the land itself, right, is completely ruined. God bless Nigeria so well that if we have been putting in the right leaders, voting in the right leader, even though you want to say that our votes don't count, but consciously, actively, just with the same energy, effort that we put online to troll, drag, insult, abuse, and call people name, you will see that at least our leaders will be taking us more seriously. Now, it is what we as Nigerians do on a daily basis. You see, even people like myself and others who are trying to even voice out our pain based on the bad leadership, the frustration that we get, we are being dragged, we are being pulled down, right? Instead of holding our leaders accountable, just like the good citizens of Ghana are doing, right? And even in Kenya there, we see that. You see that at the end of the day, they got to that point where they said enough is enough. And that is what it should be. You need to emphasize on something very well so that the message will be passed across and be felt by, the kind of protest we see these people take. After all, in most African countries, we see them go on protest. Serious one. They mean it with their life and they get good results. It happens in Ghana. It happens in other nations. Right? Peaceful protest, I must say. But our own is that we are not even serious. When it comes to the protest, how many people are serious? How many people are serious? And that's why the country is the way it is. When we say our country is not doing well, we do not mean that our land is not blessed. We don't have resources. We don't have, at least to an extent, infrastructures that will even, better the country. Resort places that have been abandoned, that have been left aside, our educational sector left dilapidating, that were initially set up by the foreigners who colonized us and left us at the end of the day with those infrastructures, good ones. But today, where are they? Go to the motherland, Ghana, they are being managed, they are being maintained. But in Nigeria, what is it? We have people who have investment, good investment in Nigeria, that when you go to some states, some cities in Nigeria, you will be like, does Nigeria have these infrastructures? But the key and major issues we're talking about is the resources of the country, the wealth of the country going down to the pockets of looters, of criminals. What do we have to say as Nigerians, right? Because most times Nigerians tend to think Ghanaians, South Africans, other nations are our problems, and we channel all energy out on them. We unleash our pain, our anger on innocent people who are even fighting their own cause, who have their own issues they are dealing with. What about this? Like our president bagging the third position of the most corrupt country in Africa, like in Africa. Did you see Ghana there? Did you see South Africa there? Did you see other countries there? Now, it tells you that Kenyans actually did have a reason why they were screaming aloud. You see their president coming second. What does it tell you? What amount of shame does this bring to you, or embarrassment? Except you sowed your shame and brought disgrace. I am bringing this because most Ghanaians don't even understand the gravity of my experience, the gravity and the pain and the shame, embarrassment of being in Nigeria. And that every day, no matter how good you tend to carry yourself, you are always stereotyped in a certain way because of all this. Now look at what a president of a nation called the giant, according to them, of Africa has brought upon our nation. Are we now comfortable with where we're headed? What an international disgrace and embarrassment indeed. You now see reasons why people talk about Ghana in the good light with facts and figures, not be them saying. And it is because if you go down the route, it didn't start today, right from the time of their leaders, their predecessors, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah and the rest of others who have passed, may their soul rest in peace. The battle, the journey, the fight that they fought to make the land, the motherland, what it is today. And that's why they will not take any chances for anyone to come and twist it and change it and disrupt the peace. They hold it very dear to their hearts. Ghanaians, see, I made this channel because at the end of the day, I want to let the world know that I'm very serious. See, when I mean a thing, I mean it with my full chest and every life in me till my dying moment. And if I say that I am not embarrassed on behalf of my country, I am embarrassed. And the problem is not just with the leaders alone, but we as citizens. And how do we get that change we want in a country if we continue to see things from a wrong perspective, other than saying it for what it is, calling a spade, going down to the grassroots, knowing where our challenges, our problems lies, and tackling it as citizens, collapsing as one, instead of antagonizing, fighting, and killing ourselves back home, taking it even outside, and not just ending it back home, disrupting the peace of other nations too, going to oppress and dominate other people's land. Meanwhile, your own is rotted. Look at what we are banging into the year 2025. What an international embarrassment. I need every night to go down to the grassroots, know where our problems are coming from. See, if you think you will pressure people like me or someone like me to shutting up, you're wasting your time, because this mouth will not shut up until the breath of life is gone, right? And I'm waiting for that day. But until then, I will continue to talk. I will continue to expose what is going on in Ghana, in other countries, so that we will know where our problem lies and tackle it, whether you like it or not. Have we not seen? Where is the position of Nigeria as most educated? Our president, who his degree is still questioned till now. No accountability. Everywhere we go, we embarrass ourselves. It's high time we begin to learn from others the right thing. You don't learn. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, hey, your ambassador is here. If I say O'Shea, say what? Baddest. We are repping live and direct. On here on the stable of Vibe with Chivi. Ghanaians, I would say in a nutshell, you people are doing well. When I watch some of the Ghanaian leaders, rulers talk about how they hold their ruth, their virtues to their hearts, it makes me want to shed tears. I'll be like, I wish my country can learn. They don't joke with the peace, the safety, the unity of the country. They don't. It's not that they are perfect people. Have we seen now? Is it now glaring? I will say kudos to the motherland Ghana. As long as I breathe, I will continue to sit down here and rep this country, expose this country to the world, so that even my fellow Nigerian citizens, even though they don't want to accept, the time will come. This is just the beginning. By the time other nations will begin to attack us and give us what we want, giving us what to do, that's when we know that it's just mouth that we have to be making noise online, trolling people, disturbing other nations. Every time you're disturbing other country, robbing other country into your mess, who have no business with you. Enough. This is 2025. We are coming with full force to stop all this rubbish, all this menace you people are constituting as Nigerians, that are rubbing on our faces, that are trying our best every day to escape from this shame and humiliation. Enough is enough, and a word is enough for the wise. This is Ghana Golden Secret, how they hold their leaders accountable and live for their truth and stand for their truth, nothing but the bitter truth. And that's what I'm doing here. Thank you so much for watching till this very end. Whatever are your thoughts, your opinion, your input, your objectives, I would love you to leave it in the comment section. Haven't heard, haven't seen, I would love to hear your feedback. And once again, congratulations and happy new year. This year is definitely our year, and we're going bountifully by God's grace. So if you like it on here and you are new here, I will oblige you. Hit on the subscription button. It's totally and absolutely free of charge. Turn on the bell icon next to it so that you always be the first to get notified whenever interesting and captivating episode pops up right here on this table of Vibe with Chivi. Till then, keep vibing to your environment, your surrounding nature. And yes, there are so many other amazing videos that you will definitely binge on. Even the one that will pop up here at the end of this video, click on it to watch. Enjoy yourself, because on here you can't get it as a dull moment any day, anytime. There are a lot of goodies, enough of entertainment, educative, inspiring and motivating videos from the motherland down from West Africa and Africa to the world, liking to other countries, with and for other countries, that you will definitely enjoy yourself with. So do check them out, share, subscribe, so that you don't miss out on any of my uploads. Till then, keep vibing, and I will see you in my next one. Your host, the ambassador one of the motherland Ghana. Vibes upon vibes upon vibes with Chivi, signing out. Ciao, ciao.